So I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't spend so much time living in that past hurt that you miss your current and your future blessings. And I'm going to tell y'all a little story. So I was away in Africa for a little over a month. And another thing I want to say, I think everybody needs to make time, find time to get away from your everyday normal situations so that you have time to pray, reflect, plan, and just clear your mind. You need that, okay? And I know everybody work. I know everybody got responsibilities. That got to be a part of your responsibility because you owe it to yourself. But anyway, while I was away, and one night I was in prayer, and then a part of my prayer, because I had been angry with somebody, and I realized I had been angry with this person for a full, complete year. So anybody who knows, you know that carrying the weight of unforgiveness is one of the heaviest weights that you can carry. And it's also a distraction. And I had to just pray. And I said, God, you know what? I don't want to be angry anymore. I don't want to feel this feeling that I feel. I want that area to be healed now. And y'all, in the midst of that, I'm going to say within a couple of days after that, God started to reveal some things to me that helped me to have some sympathy and some empathy for the person that hurt me. And I know sometimes we don't want to feel no sympathy or empathy for somebody when we feel like, you know what, they could have handled me better. But when you pray some things to God, you don't know how he's going to reveal things to you to help you do whatever it is he trying to get you to do. In my instance, heal and then focus on the what's next, the what's ahead. Because you can't go back and you can't change nothing in the past that has already happened. And most of the time when we stay in those hurt places, we living in the past of things that they done already. And I'm not saying the pain ain't still there. I'm saying we gonna have to pray and do the work to heal and move forward. When I realized how long I had really, really been angry, I said, God, a year is a long time, and that weight was heavy. But when he showed me those things and I understood better, it wasn't for me to say, okay, this person didn't hurt me and, like I just had to forget about it. But it was for me to see. Sometimes people make bad decisions and the decisions really didn't have anything to do with you. Sometimes they allowed themselves to get into some situations, and choosing other options could have been a little bit hard because both choices were hard. And I know that might sound like I'm talking in circles, but what I'm saying is this. What he showed me helped me to understand that thing that person did was not all about me. It's true that hurt people hurt people. I was just a part of that process of that hurt person hurting other people, okay? And also God helped me to see that really, I don't know what I would have done had I been in that situation, to tell you the truth. He revealed it to me in a gentle way, though. And I love God because he's a gentle God most of the time. Now, I ain't going to say sometimes some of the stuff don't slap me in my face, but in this instance, it was gently. So to go back to what I was saying, I probably would have not gotten that revelation had I not been in that place away from my everyday situation, in a place where I can see some things more clearly, where I could hear God more clearly, where I could take time to reflect, take time to plan, take time to think. You need to take time, okay? You need to make time so that you can take time to do those things. That old hurt, that old pain, it's time to heal, okay? Because that weight is too heavy. And for where you going, you don't need to be carrying no old, unproductive weight like that. You don't. You need to lighten your load, okay? And when God showed me that, it was like instantly, I don't even know, but it just lifted off my spirit. It lifted out of my heart. I can't even explain to y'all the feeling, but it's an amazing feeling because we do have an amazing God. And I'm thankful for that. So take time, make time, get away, go to that place where you can pray, think, reflect, and plan. Let the old stuff go so that you can grasp that new stuff right now in this season and the stuff that's ahead, okay? So if this is your word, I need you to take it, receive it, figure out how you can apply it. I know people say, I can't get away. I don't have time. I don't have money. We do everything we really want to do. So you figure that out, okay? And after you figure that out and you start doing that, I want you to continue to be great.